So the first thing to clarify, this is basically the same game that came out in April 2020, and this is not Final Fantasy VII Remake Chapter 2, which is probably going to come out in 2022. Number 1, this extra content is not necessarily free. If you got Final Fantasy VII Remake for free as part of PlayStation Plus games for March 2021, then you won't get Intergrade and this extra content. You'll have to buy it separately via the PlayStation Store. If you paid for a physical PS4 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake, then you will get all these fun extras for free. However, you will need a PS5, so while you get the upgrade for free, you're going to have to buy a PS5, which is obviously expensive. If you don't have the game at all, and you have a PS5, and you want to buy it, you're currently looking at around $70, £70 minimum. So the only way to get the new content and enhancements for free is if you've already bought Final Fantasy VII Remake as a physical copy for your PS4, you kept that copy, and you have somehow managed to get your hands on a PS5. But then you did buy an expensive PS5, so free is relative. So when Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade lands on June 10th, it seems like any way you cut it, you'll have to pay. So make sure you check out prices and your best option, as there might be a cheaper option for you, if you're lucky. Number 2, you get to play as Yuffie. Seeing Yuffie Kurosagi jump, or rather fall, onto the screen wearing a Moogle cape during the showcase had fans super excited. Even if you aren't familiar with a character from the original game, it's great that we can try out a different combat style in an all-new story mission that will offer a new perspective. Packed full of personality, Yuffie is a materia hunter and ninja who wields oversized shurikens to deliver long-ranged attacks. In the showcase, you get to see Yuffie in action for the first time using the remake's spin on the original combat system. With attack and throw actions, you can see Yuffie launch an enemy into the air to deliver a flurry of hits and bombard a foe with damage by swirling her shuriken at close range. The materia hunter can also use her shuriken outside of battling to hit boxes for items. Most excitingly though, she even propels off her party member Sonus's weapon to deliver some seriously slick looking blows. And the sense of teamwork really shows as the pair work in tandem to defeat enemies. Unfortunately, it has been confirmed that Yuffie is a PlayStation 5 exclusive, so nobody on PS4 will be able to play her story mission. Number 3, there is a dedicated photo mode. Another real standout feature that will keep fans' attention for hours is the addition of a photo mode. Ever since the first reveal, I've been blown away by the character design and magical world of Midgar they've created. Couple this with the spectacular battles you'll be able to pause mid-fight, I can't wait to start snapping. You're going to get a bunch of filters to play around with, you can move the camera around to get that perfect framing, or hide the party entirely if you just want to get a great landscape shot. I'm going to have so many pics for wallpaper images, I just don't know what I'm going to do with them. Number 4, next-gen visuals, loading, and feedback. A host of graphical enhancements have been added to the remake to give it a next-gen shine. 2 game modes will be available to switch between, including a graphics mode that prioritizes 4K high-resolution graphics and a performance mode that focuses on delivering smoother action at 60 frames per second. The lighting, environments and textures have also been given an update to make Midgar look even better than ever. In a recent interview with Famitsu, Final Fantasy VII Remake co-director Tetsuya Nomura revealed that the DualSense's adaptive triggers will be partially supported. Nomura added that in terms of using all of the features of PlayStation 5, please wait for the next game where we can start from scratch. So Nomura is alluding to the PS5's 3D audio features and haptic feedback in these comments. So although Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade adds a slate of new features for the game, we'll have to wait a few more years until part 2 of the remake releases for some real hardware improvements to kick in. Since the game is now fully optimized for PS5, you can experience the entire adventure with faster loading speeds too. So you won't have to wait too long at all to get back into the action throughout Midgar. And additional difficulty settings have been added to the classic mode for those looking for an additional challenge. So hopefully that's cleared up some of the confusion around these 2 very similar versions of the same game. For all the best guides on Final Fantasy VII Remake and all the news on the next installment, make sure you follow and subscribe to Games Radar.